I've known Ravi for at least 25 years, and I've worked very closely with him. The first thing that I have to say about Ravi is that he's a man with a tremendous sense of humor, and I think sense of humor is essential for coming up with great creative, and what is like the fountainhead of creativity. I think is strong ideas, and so Ravi, I think, is a person who's always coming up with great ideas. And I remember him not for the copy he wrote or the ad that he produced, but all the interesting ways in which things could be done. So it was never meant to be just an ad, or it was never meant to be a film. It was about coming up with an event idea, or maybe a little skit, or maybe doing a little film which is about various characters and connecting it to the brand. So those were, I think, reflections of how he thought about doing things in a manner which was not typical, what you would say is an ad, or you would describe it as the traditional way of doing things. He is, I mean, to use a cliche, I think he's been always out of the box, and his humor has been, I think, a tonic. And at times you have to suffer that humor, because he will crack jokes in the middle of meetings which sometimes you're not least expecting it. But I think that is something that keeps him going and keeps others going, because at the end of it, all those ideas put together can really make things happen for a brand, because today a brand has to live. It no longer can be a brand which is seen as a press ad, or even as a digital piece of communication. It has got to live as a being, as a human being, and it has to be existing on the ground. To make that brand exist on the ground, to be around you so that you can experience it, there are all these 360-degree innovations that you always require. And a 360-degree innovation can only happen when you have very, very strong ideas. And I think Ravi is the person who has that.